Yes, guys. So now we are continuing the second part of economics of animal rearing. Now we'll talk about the pink revolution. Now this pink revolution, it refers to modernization, that is specialization, mechanization, and standardization of processes of meat and poultry processing sector. Now we'll talk about a fact sheet. In 2014, India surpassed Brazil and Australia to become largest bovine meat exporting country in the world. Bovine meat becomes India's top agricultural export item ahead of basmati rice in 2014-15. Indian meat is primarily exported to Middle East and Southeast Asia. Broiler sector is among the fastest growing sectors at a rate of 8%. Egg production country increased from 83 billion in 2015-16 to 88 billion in 2016-17, registering growth rate of 6%. In total, poultry sector in India is valued at rupees 80,000 crore between 2015 to 2016. Among the states, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra are top egg producers in the country. Largest producer of meat is Uttar Pradesh, 23% of total, followed by West Bengal, 12% of total. Andhra Pradesh is third largest, 7% of total. Now, Haryana, West Bengal, and Uttar Pradesh are leaders in poultry meat production. About 10% of rural labor force is involved in livestock dairying occupation, which constitutes 26% of total agricultural value added. Now we'll talk about the challenges faced by Indian meat sector. Now this meat sector is highly unorganized. Almost 90% is unorganized. That is one challenge. The second, another challenge is lack of adequate infrastructure for meat production and processing, like abattoirs or cold storage, and lack of awareness about food safety norms and packaging standards. The third one is the unregulated meat markets, tropical climate, inadequate slaughterhouse hygiene measures, and lack of surveillance of meat-borne diseases. It enhances the risk of meat-borne diseases and occupational hazards. Another challenge is Indian meats are considered to be of poor quality as animals aren't specifically bred for slaughtering. Usually spent animals, that is old age animals, are generally used for meat production. And there exists lower domestic demand, low per capita meat consumption in India, which is 5.2 kg per year against 39.8 kg, which is the global average. Now we'll talk about the initiatives by the government. 100% FDI permitted through automatic route in food processing industry, in the food processing sector. Concessional rate of customs duty applicable on imported equipment under project import benefits. Income tax deductions on capital expenditure allowed at the rate of 150% for setting up and for income tax deductions on capital expenditure allowed at the rate of 150% for setting up and operating cold chain or warehouse for storage of agricultural produce, and then 100% income tax exemption available to new food processing, preservation, and packaging units for the first 5 years of operation, and at the rate of 25 to 30% thereafter. A fund of 20 billion created with the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development for extending affordable credit to designated food parks and units there. Now we'll talk about the fisheries. In this, we'll first talk about the background. Now, fisheries is the healthiest option to mitigate hunger and malnutrition. This is an important source of food, nutrition, employment, and income in India. This sector provides livelihoods to 16 million fishers and fish farmers at primary level and almost twice the number along the value chain. Share of fisheries sector in total